Okay, so today I got myself a little hub from my MacBook Pro for this two sides. I really just wanted an HDMI, let me find it here as I break everything. I've been using one of these HDMI adapters. Oop, my microphone fell. Oh well, we'll just leave that down. Okay, so I've been using one of these HDMI adapters for the USB-C, and that's okay and all, but I need more, and I needed a memory card reader. So this thing is awesome. This has, you can see here, it has HDMI on the butt. It has two USB-Cs right there, an SD card, micro SD, TF, and then two USB-Cs, and then nothing here. So as you saw in the photos, it's got a lot of stuff on here. So, but the only thing that I wanted to make the video for is to let you guys know this: if you have some kind of case on your MacBook, this is not going to work. So you'll see here it needs both of those. And to go in, let me try to do this with one hand. And I love that it's gold plated to get a better connection, but you can see here I can't get in because of the case being in the way. So just keep that in mind. I have to take off my bottom case every time to get this to connect. So anytime I want this thing to go in, I gotta take it off. But you know, when I'm at home, it's not a big deal. But if you're traveling, that's something to know. Otherwise, this thing is awesome. It does everything I need. I've hooked up HDMI and been charging my phone and been running USB. I've been running everything off of it, and it works perfectly. But I'm here to tell you, if you got a case and you travel a lot, that might be an issue for you. So pay attention to that. Otherwise, I give this thing 5 out of 5. Customer service was awesome when I reached out. They were super nice and super fast on response time. But this little machine does so much. I highly, highly recommend it, especially if you're looking for an HDMI port and trying to keep your other areas open there.
This is a video of the LIONWEI 9-in-1 USB-C hub. I decided to try something a little different with it, and I hooked it up to my Galaxy Note 9, and right now it's in touchpad view. The other ports all work fine, but I thought the most interesting part was the HDMI, and as you can see, it worked with DeX, and that allows you to basically turn your phone into a workstation. Here you can open up a browser, and if you click on a search field, so let me just show you what happens here. So right now it's in touchpad mode. If you click on a search field, your keyboard pops up, so you can type in what you want to do and hit enter and surf the net, or you can run any other Android apps as well. So far it works really good, and I actually like the device. I'm probably going to use this as sort of a second workstation or a backup workstation. You can also do things like display your family photos on any HDMI device with it. And since it works with a little tiny phone, I'm sure it would work with any computer that has a USB-C port. So all in all, pretty darn awesome little device. Take care.
He's playing it slow, he's playing it patiently and somewhat passive. Same kind of play style as Fade, right? He's not necessarily just going at it, trying his hardest to get a... he's not trying to force the kills. He's almost playing positioning and making sure that he's set up to get the kills himself. He just got shot in the back, so this is interesting. How's he going to get out of this situation?
You can see I have the LIONWEI 13-in-1 hub, or docking station as they call it. I have my mouse and my keyboard plugged in right here and it's not working. So I move it to the next one. And you don't hear anything click. No bells going off because it's not working. The next one, plug it in, nothing happens. These last two do work. You just heard the bell, that means it's working. And here's my mouse, you can see it moving down in the corner. So that does work, so does the last one, I tried that as well. My monitor, you can see I have two monitors here. I had to plug it into my computer itself because it stopped working by plugging it in back here. So you can see I have it plugged in, it's not working. I'll plug it into my computer again. And there you go, comes on. So I've had this about 8 months. I started losing functionality with the ports probably around month 5 or 6. And now it's gotten so bad it's almost unusable, and I have to order another one because 4 or 5 of the ports do not work, probably. So there you go, not very useful.
This is the hub adapter for the MacBook Pro. It's got its prongs on this side. Down here, you have all the plug-ins. You've got USB, HDMI, headsets, UBC, and then you have another UBC on the end. These two prongs here connect with the two on the side of the MacBook. Just snap them in here. Once you give it a snug push, it'll light up. I think that this has been really great. I've been able to plug lots of things in and get lots of work done on the computer. The only thing is, from time to time, if you're moving the computer around, it'll loosen up and lose that connection. But if you just pop it back in there, the light comes back on. So nothing terrible, just something you got to pay attention to. Otherwise, I've really enjoyed it. I would recommend. Hope you enjoy it too.
Thank you for this item. Very helpful for me because my computer MacBook M2 doesn't have, USB port, just 2 USB-C. So this product is very helpful for me. Thank you.
Now I'm connecting using a DP port, and I plug in the MacBook. Does show there's an external display, but the screen doesn't work.